Meters connection, Modbus RTU. Serial. In this video, we will demonstrate how to connect the ePowerControl to the meters using a serial connection. This video is divided into 6 sections. Required materials, meter configuration, connecting the meter to the controller, configuring the LAN port, adding the meter to eConf, testing communication with the meter. Part 1. Required materials, ELM's device and the meter are communicating in Modbus RTU. For this, we will need ELM's device is connected to the switch via LAN port 1. Shielded twisted pair cable. Termination resistors with impedance matching the communication cable, typically 120 ohms. Flathead screwdriver, bootlace ferrules, wire stripper, crimping tool, laptop USB to RJ45 adapter if your laptop does not have a LAN port, RJ45 to RJ45 Ethernet cable. Part 2. Meter configuration. To ensure proper setup, follow these steps for configuring the meter parameters and Modbus settings. The baud rate, parity, and stop bit can be found in the device manual. Part 3. Connecting the meter to the controller. The meter can be connected to one of the serial ports of ELM device. Multiple devices can be connected to the same port as you can see. The serial ports are located at the bottom of ELM's device. Use a flathead screwdriver to unscrew terminal connectors, 1 or 2 for easier cable wiring. Gently pull on the terminal block to remove it. Grab the twisted pair cable and identify the color code based on the manufacturer's manual. In our case, we will use the brown wire for data B, positive, the white wire for data B, negative, the yellow wire for ground. Try to organize the wires for better handling. Use the wire stripper to remove the insulation from the wires. It is recommended to use bootlace ferrules, as they provide a more reliable and secure connection by preventing fraying and ensuring proper contact. Ensure you fit bootlace ferrules on the ends of the positive brown and negative white wires. Connect the shielded wire to the ground by twisting them together only on the controller's side. Ensure you fit bootlace ferrules on the ends of all the twisted pair wires. Grab the terminal block and connect the brown at the pin 3 data B, positive, the white at the pin 4 data B, negative. Please refer to the picture for identifying the pins. Grab the terminal resistor and place it between pin 3 and 4. After properly connecting all the cables, reconnect the terminal block to ELM's device. Once the terminal block is properly inserted in place, use a flathead screwdriver to tighten the end screws of the block. To connect multiple devices to the same serial port, follow the steps and diagram shown below. Part 4. Configuring the LAN port. Connect your laptop to the LAN port 2 of ELM's device. Access the settings from your laptop. Go to Network and Internet Settings. Go to Change Adapter Settings. Right-click on Connection to the local network. Select Properties. Click on Internet Protocol version 4, TCP/IPv4. Select Properties. Select Obtain an IP address automatically to enable automatic IP address allocation, or select Use the following IP address for manual IP address assignment and enter the settings as shown in the next window. A small TCP/IP window will appear. Click on Yes. Click on OK to save configuration. Open your preferred browser and log into eConf by entering the following IP address: 192.168.4.127. Enter your password to log into eConf and click Sign In to connect. On the left sidebar, click on Network. Click on Configure a new connection. Then, in the interface menu, choose Serial 1. In this list, select the serial where you physically connected the meter. Select the appropriate operational network communication mode. Select the appropriate baud rate, which must be identical to the one set on the meter. Select the appropriate parity, which must be identical to the one set on the meter. Select the appropriate byte size, which must be identical to the one set on the meter. Select the appropriate stop bits. Click on OK to save the settings. Part 5. Adding the meter to eConf. In the column specific to the Serial 1 connection, click on Add Device. Enter the device name. Select the meter's vendor from the drop-down list. Select the reference of the meter from the vendor-specific drop-down list. Select the Modbus RTU protocol for communication between LM's device and the meter. Select the meter's role from the drop-down list. Enter the slave ID assigned to the meter. Configure the response timeout and byte timeout. The interframe delay is set to 10 by default. Click on OK to save the settings. Part 6. Testing the communication with the meter. To test the connection between LM's device and the meter, first check the communication status by clicking on the three dots next to the name of the meter you added. Click on Test if your meter is not connected. This window will appear with the Not Connected red indicator. Follow the provided troubleshooting instructions to help resolve the communication issues. Another way to test all devices connected to the same port in a daisy chain is by clicking the refresh icon next to the configured port serial 1. This will display the status of those devices, and you can expand the window by clicking on the device name. eConf provides a few troubleshooting instructions to help resolve communication issues. Once all these steps are completed, communication should be established. As a second step of connection testing, let's verify the data acquisition. Navigate to All Devices from the left sidebar. Click on the recently added meter. The page displays all the data that the controller will read from the meter. Cross-check all the read values with those displayed on the meter itself, if applicable. The controller must receive accurate data to prevent issues in control scenarios and set points. Let's go over some common issues that may come up. If power meter values seem off, check that the VT and CT ratios are set correctly as shown in Section 2. If only the CAS-phi is incorrect, it's likely due to CT or VT wiring. Rearrange them, making sure the phases are correctly aligned. If values have incorrect signs, ensure negative power monitoring is enabled. The meter is set to bidirectional, and the CTs are installed in the correct current direction. Please feel free to contact LM support or your sales managers. Eager to see you in our next training session.